Well, howdy, 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 and Happy New Year to everybody. It is January 1st, 2024. Can you imagine? I can't even believe we're 2024 already. Yes, I still need to color my hair. Why haven't I? I don't know. Because I don't know. I haven't been wanting to, but yeah, I need to, don't I? I will. Probably tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I hope everybody had a happy New Year. We just stayed home. Um, just watched some YouTube. And yeah, that was about it. Hi, Nixie. Thank you, Nixie. Nixie's giving kisses. We still have Cujo. We've tried, we're having a few issues, but it's getting better, I think.
I do.
Each day, I mean, I told Brad, I said, I think we're being a little too hard on her. She's a young dog. She hasn't lived in a house before, I don't think. And, so she has lots of rules and she's super excited. I mean, she's a pretty hyper dog, isn't she, honey?
Yes, she is.
Very high energy, very. But we're learning her quirks. She's learning ours. We do have her in a kennel right now. In our front room here. We put her in there if there's food involved, because that's a big issue with these two dogs. We'll get into a fight if there's food or the attention. Right, Nixie? Right? See, this is the noodle. That's the noodle, right? So Mom had to shave my beard off and everything because it was so mad. Yes, look at the floor. And I just vacuumed. Yes, look at the floor. I vacuumed yesterday. I vacuum every one of us does. Because you have to. Anyway, and so far today, we just had a kind of a low key. I don't do a big New Year's Day dinner. I never have. And this I took the French bread and sliced it. It says 2/3 the weight down. A little bit more. You put whatever cheese you like. You can put whatever kind of meat you like, whether you like salami, pepperoni, ham, you know, probably if you like chicken. Or if you're a vegan, you could do all vegan. Put whatever kind of cheese you like and however much you like. And then I put honey mustard, which I could have put more of. And then I put onion and green pepper in with it. And then I buttered the outsides. And then you wrap it all up, the whole loaf. And put it in the oven for 20 minutes. It all melts together and stuff. It's really good. Brad's going to try making some like they would be pizza. And then you just dip it in the marinara sauce. So we'll see how that goes. He's not going to make it right now or anything. Probably in a week or two, maybe. So we did that. We did a vegetable tray. We did a little bit of a relish tray, with some olives and pickles. Brad had some lobster. What's that called? Lobster roll.
Yeah.
I didn't eat any of that. We had some smoked oysters, which I love. We had some shrimp and I had lemon juice and cocktail sauce with mine. It was really good. In fact, I'll eat more of that later on. But it was all stuff not too bad for you. So I did have a cinnamon roll this morning. I have gone up 3 pounds over the course of the month. So it's not super bad, but it's not super great. It's something I have to work harder on. The reason I went ahead and did that was, to me, it's important to become. It's easy to know that you're overeating, but to not weigh, because then you don't have to face the numbers. And we all have had trouble not wanting to face the scale.
Oh, yeah.
But if I make myself, then I'm like, okay, you know what? We were going to make some fudge, but we're not going to make any right now because we have plenty of other stuff. We can make fudge months down the road. It's just a little kit. So that's what we'll do. We ended up not making quite a few things that we were thinking about making because, there's just the two of us and we don't need to be eating that extra stuff. And yes, I lost another tooth. I know it's horrible, but what else are you going to do? I'm trying to save up. I need like $2,000 probably to get my extraction. Affording the bottom denture is not a huge deal. But, and what you saw was, if I'm being transparent, you saw, this is what's in my mouth that you saw. It's a partial, but enough of my teeth are broken off that, that's from years and years and years of really strong antibiotics and also inhalers for asthma. And then when I was in the hospital, excuse me, when I was in the hospital in ICU in Tallahassee, they did not take out my dentures at all. So that sat in there for a week and just rotted. I was horrified when I finally came out of the coma enough that I really was becoming aware. I was horrified that, number one, my hair was just like the biggest rotted mess. Because didn't you help me comb through it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I asked him to bring me up a toothbrush and toothpaste and kind of looked at me weird. He didn't realize either. I told him if I ever happened again, take my dentures out.
Yeah.
Because I thought they would. What if they had to intubate me real fast? But, yeah, so if you ever have a loved one or you yourself are in the hospital, make sure that somebody is brushing their hair for them. And if they have dentures or something, that comes out, make sure that you bathe them because they won't.
Yeah.
They don't, even when you're in ICU. And I know they have more important things to do, but still, just hygienically you want to be bathed and stuff, so. My goals for 2024 is to continue losing weight and becoming more physically fit. Do more swimming, do more activities, find a way to make some money. Like I said, we both need dentures or need dental work really bad. And so we need find a tangible way to make some income. I won't even go and apply for any jobs right now until I have some bottom teeth. I was singing a song about all I want for Christmas is some more teeth. Because all I got left in my two front teeth. I have one molar left too. But that's it, 3 teeth left. The rest are broke off or gone. And that happens. It's not fun, but it happens. So, I'm determined. I'm going to find a way to make some money so we can get this stuff done. And there's lots of activities I'd like to go do. I'm not losing weight just to continue to sit at home all the time. I mean, I like being home, but I do want to experience some things. I want to go to a baseball game. I want to go to, there's so many different events and stuff that, I want to go on some train rides. I want to go to the beach, the ocean, so many things. So, that'll be good. So, that's my goals. To not reflect so much on the past and keep making plans for the future. I think we can all get stuck on things that have happened that have been bad. Bad things that have happened to us too much. And so then we almost start to become like a Debbie Downer. And it's really, you have to work very hard to become being positive. But I'm working on that. Right? You're hearing her cry a little bit. She's not being hurt. She just wants out of her kennel. We're not letting her out of her kennel right now, not because we're being mean or anything. And she got toys in there. She's got 2 beds. This is a giant kennel, guys. Yeah. And we can let her out so she put away the food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get up and do that here just in a moment.
Yeah, because she wants to come out.
Yeah,
But
she's
We don't take chances of them getting into a fight when if it involves food.
Yeah.
There will be a fight, and she can't help it. It's just her aggression on food. Other than that, she's doing great. Brad was laughing because when she decides that to love me up, there is no ifs, ands,
No,
or ors. I mean, she just kind of does a kind of a slide into me and crawls right across the top of me. Usually end up going backwards on the bed about that time, and then you'll hear me giggling.
Yep.
Because she'll blow hot air into my ear, you know, I call the bellowing cheek thing, or else she'll, like that, when she's getting better, or else she's just licking me all over and just drooling, and yeah. And then you'll hear me giggling, or else she'll get down here and nuzzle, so, you know. You know. And no, thank you. This is a bruise from, I had a zit there, and you know how you squeeze it? And it'll become, oh,
Oops,
geez.
sorry.
I don't know if they're okay or not. They're okay. They're still okay.
Sorry, didn't mean to knock you over.
So anyway, yeah, you know how you just, and then, yeah. And then you think, how the heck did I get a zit there? Or is it here? But,
I got him right there.
oh, those hurt.
Yeah.
The one's right here. I got those really bad when I was a teenager.
Yep.
Or else I get one inside my ear, painful. But the one, and then sometimes I get them like right on the inside of my nostril. You guys remember what it's like when you're a teenager.
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
It's like, oh, it's so horrible. On this one, I just wanted to cover this
Okay.
whole thing. I'm going to eat this later.
Okay.
I always have to tell him what I'm going to eat later so he don't throw it away. He might think it's just a little bit of something, but it's something I want.
Well, I wouldn't throw that shrimp away.
Well, that's true.
Or the other oysters.
Yeah, I'm going to have the smoked oysters and the rest of the shrimp later. Yeah. Because, you know, that's my jam. And pickles. Pickles are my jam, too. And tomatoes. And some more green olives.
And green beans.
And green beans. I eat a lot of green beans. When I'm hungry at night, you know, you've had all you can have. And sure, there's other stuff in your house, certainly, that you could have. But it's not anything you should be having. So I will have a can of green beans. And I tell you what, guys, that takes enough of the edge off that I'm okay then. You're so hungry. And you may even stay up. I'll stay up if I'm hungry. So I might as well go ahead and eat something. Yeah. But, excuse me. Excuse me again. And again. Oh, about you little woman, aren't I? So anyway, that's about all we've done today. You know, tomorrow's a new day. I already took down all the Christmas stuff in here. I'm that way. I don't like... When Christmas is over, I'm weird this way. I want all my decorations down. I know most people leave it up through the 1st. Not me, huh?
Yeah. No.
I left it up longer this year than normal. I didn't take this inside stuff down till yesterday. Normally, a lot of times, it's been taken down, like, not Christmas Day, but the very next day. I don't do it Christmas Day. My dad, one year, was throwing this big fit. I don't know why. My dad had a really bad temper. And by the time Brad had met him, he had mellowed that out a lot. But I remember I was a teenager, and he got mad about something. And he decided to take down all the Christmas decorations, the tree, everything. And this was in a full fit of rage, honey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I was just like horrified. You know, because, I mean, he was mad. He's slamming this stuff around and ripping all this stuff down and stuff. And, you know, so I won't do that. But I've always taken my stuff down like... the next day, usually, because I'm so tired of looking at this stuff, and because, you know, we all, most of us anyway, we have limited space, so you're cramming this Christmas stuff in with your regular items, and that's wild to dust and everything. I'm on a big kick. I want to clear out and organize and purge, and Brad and I were talking about that, and it's like we're going to start, if it's not something we're using, we're either donating it. If it can't be donated, we'll throw it away. If it can be, we'll sell it because we could use the money, you know. Like I have extra coils for the vape things on ones that we don't have new coils that, you know. And I have a great big, one of those great big mirrors that has the jewelry thing on back. It's a, you know, the full length. And it turns. I've never even taken it out of the box. You know, we have those folding chairs that are fake fur and stuff. I don't know, kind of like a bucket. I have 2 of those. I had bought those because I thought the grandkids, I wanted them to have a special chair to sit in when they came here. And other stuff like that. So if it can't be used, it's going to be sold, donated, or thrown away. Because we don't have enough space, you know. And we're really on the fence because we'd like to buy a storage shed, but we don't want to buy one here and move because they can be really hard to move. Of course, I don't think they'd be any harder to move than a whole mobile home. A shed.
Depends on how far you're moving it.
Well, yeah, I understand that.
But I wouldn't think so.
What are you out in the kitchen shoveling in your mouth?
A green olive.
You like, I start talking to me like, I'm like, calm down, dude. So anyway, we've been on the fence about that. You know, we're on the fence. We know we're going to be here at least a year longer. I mean, we got to have Brian and I were talking about that. We got to have all the fucking darn dental work done. Sorry, guys. But I try not to cuss on my videos, and I'm so sorry about that. But, you know, we have to have all the dental work done and all that kind of stuff before we could think about saving up money to even move. You know, and decide on where we're going to get his real health care at. I don't consider he's getting real health care right now. Not that our doctor isn't great. She is. But she's not an expert on his spine. And we need some help with that. So, you know, he needs some help with the neuropathy too, because he's starting to lose a sensation feeling in his hands. He had been losing that for quite a while, but it's getting significantly worse in the left hand again.
Yeah.
Always on the left side with this man. It is. You know? Well, wait, it was your right knee.
Yeah, it was my right knee.
Yeah. My knee has been acting up. It's not as bad today, but man, yesterday it was swollen. I think I must have twisted it a little bit. I'm not even sure how. But it was painful yesterday. But today it's not too bad. You know, just leave the... What are you doing?
Making getting coffee. I'm just trying to be quiet. Quieter
Are the dishes clean or dirty?
in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
They're clean.
Okay. If you can unload that, I'll do the dishes.
Okay.
Okay? I have no issue with doing the dishes, okay? But then we gotta start more laundry too. But I want to take a shower, so
Okay.
wait on all that. I want to take a shower, you know. Worst is hair. What the heck was this? That was curly cues. Look at that. Ow. Let me do this. Okay. Now we're all going to stare at this one curl. So I hope to get a lot more artwork done this coming year. And like I said, I'm going to be doing some resin pours myself. And so I'm going to get that going. And I want to make some jewelry. I want to do some painting. I want to do whatever I can do to sell some stuff to make some money so we can get some dental work done. I'm focused. I'm focused on having some dental work done. Pretty soon what'll happen is I won't be able to chew anything because, like I said, I have one molar left. And so then after that, I won't have any connecting molars anywhere. And Brad is quickly that way. He doesn't have any two molars that actually meet anymore. So, it happens with a lot of diabetics. Happens also with a lot of people that have had weight loss surgery, which we haven't. But anytime that you're basically starving yourself to lose weight, I mean, come on, that's what it is. And it's something that we necessarily have to do, but still, it's hard on your teeth. It does, have malnutrition is a big thing with heavy people. People don't look at it that way, but it is. So, yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do. Hoping to continue to improve myself, get dental work done. Then maybe I could get a part-time job or something outside the house, which would be great for me. So. I didn't realize I was having a whole conversation with you and you were not in the room.
Sorry.
Now you'll never know what I said.
Now I know.
So, little girl, Cujo, actually we call her Jujubee, but I call her Cujo sometimes, can eat up a storm. Lord. She can eat up a storm. You can let her out now, babe.
Oh, I was going to get her food ready and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, she can eat. How big was that bag that she's gone through now?
It was a 16-pound bag.
In a week. And she's not that big.
No.
I bet she weighs 35 pounds now, though.
I wouldn't be surprised.
She weighed 27 when she came here. But she's filled out really nicely. You can't see her ribs anymore, or her hip bones, or her spine. You could see all of that when she came. So, she's doing really well. Brad's going to go for training. He's going to take her, too.
Okay.
He needs training. I've done my best. For 35 years, I ain't got him trained yet, so I might as well send him and the dog off for some official training.
I thought you gave up on my training.
I did. But that's why I'm sending you with the dog, though.
Okay.
Somebody's got to go with the dog, and that way it gives me and Nixie a break from you two.
Wow.
We love it when he leaves the house with Jelly Bean, or not Jelly Bean. I meant to have Jelly Bean on my brain the other day. That's all I said was. But Jujubee. Because Nixie and I, we get to relax, don't we, Nix? Nixie? We get to relax and stuff. She does not like the new dog a bit. She doesn't. She lets Jujubee know every chance she can that she does not like her a single bit. Right, hun?
Yeah.
I mean, Jujubee don't even have to look at her, and Nixie will let her know. I don't like you. I don't like you a bit. So, but I can't blame her. Right, Nixie? But
she didn't really like Charlie when we first got him, did she?
Nobody liked Charlie when we first got him except for me.
Yeah.
No, she didn't. Now, she loves little dogs. Nixie loves little dogs. Any little dog we've ever brought in the house, she's one to love on. She wanted to love on Missy. Missy would not have it. Missy was a cranky dachshund in every sense of the word. And she loved Boomer, who was a miniature dachshund. But that was like her little boyfriend. She loved Jelly Bean. She loved anything smaller than her. She loved Charlie. She loved Max.
After a while.
Yeah. She loved Max.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, she's been a really good dog. Sometimes it's hard to believe we left Wyoming with 6 animals and we ended up with, she's the only one left. Everybody else has passed on, so that can be hard to, can be hard to handle sometimes.
It is really tough emotionally sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
You know.
See, look, now another curl. Now, if I do that 1,000 more times, I'll have a whole head full of curl, right? So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here, and I know I haven't been making videos very, consistently. I'm not going to do any more of the, vlogmases or whatever, because after a few days, I'll lose interest. And I'm not about to make up some things for you guys to watch. Now, things that you're going to see is, I don't typically do grocery store hauls. Once in a while I might, but, Dollar Tree hauls.
It's okay.
Things to do with the crazy dog. The reason she's raising heck right now is because Brad's getting ready to feed him. And so she wants to eat. But we're not letting her out because that's the highest time that they are going to fight. If you have a new dog, we'll turn this into a little bit of a thing. I do have a lot of expertise on training dogs. That's what I've done my whole life. And we always do rescues. I don't shop and I don't buy. It takes a lot of logical thinking. It takes a lot of emotional thinking. It takes a lot of putting yourself in that animal's shoes. I'm new. I'm scared. I don't know these people, and I don't know this house, and I don't know what lives in this house, and I'm just scared to death. So far, these people have been okay. They might have stopped and fed me a few chicken nuggets or something, which is kind of becoming a tradition. But other than that, I'm scared. I might have to urinate on this woman. So, you got to think about that. This is a brand new house. Has your dog been in a house before or not? What is the history on the dog? Has the dog been abused? Has the dog been, hit by a car? Was the dog just found? Was the dog underweight? Overweight? What about socialization? How does the dog react? That doesn't mean that just because maybe in a kennel they're not acting like a fool, they might get out and act like a fool. Jujubee acts great in the kennel. You guys have heard her just a little bit, but that's it. She's sitting right out here with us. Kennel's right here, maybe, 2 feet from me?
Yeah.
So, so she's not being hurt. She's not put in there for punishment. She's put in there to alleviate what could potentially be a very bad problem and has been before. You have to be very vigilant. You have to be very vigilant on what your first moves are to predict what that dog's next moves might be that you can alleviate, like taking food out of the equation. If you have 2 dogs, one's food aggressive, do not put that food down between those 2 animals. You're going to have a fight. The new dog doesn't mean to be doing that. It's instinctive. If they're in the wild, they're not going to set a plate for their fellow dog with the napkins and stuff and water and all that. No. I'm going to eat what I'm going to eat, and I'm going to growl and snarl at you and back you off until I've had my fill. And then you may come. It's a pecking order. So that's what you need to do. Say, okay, I need to keep these guys in separate rooms. I need to keep them, like right now, you guys, we have, what we use is bed frames. The folding ones? They make a wonderful L shape. You can put it in doorways and stuff. And we literally kind of have a system of gates and stuff that we open and close to keep dogs from harming each other, for having a huge conflict, to have them not harm us, and to also give her enough space. I know. Are you okay, Jujubee? She's a talker, too.
Yes, she is.
She is a talker.
All the different sounds.
Yeah. But, that's just a little bit of what I know. Is, you want, if a dog is real close to you, don't have that new dog all over you, because the older dog is like, hey, no, that's my human. And if I see you with my human, That's fighting. So you need to make sure the new dog can wait. Set the new dog aside and pet your older dog. Really make over them. Then give new dog a little bit of attention, but then go back to old dog. What that doing is establishing for old dog that you still love me just as much. Just because we got this new funny smelling fur bomb here that's invading everything, invading my toys, my humans, my food. Hey, are you okay? Calm down. Now you got your sister doing it. Now your sister's gonna bark. But that establishes, hey, everything is still fine. And my mom or dad might pet that funny smelling thing, but then they're gonna come right back to me. And they're still gonna give me all of the love and attention and treats and all of that. Also giving your new dog enough exercise makes a vast difference. If Brad takes Jujubee to the dog park, which is about 3 acres. Oh my God. She is, completely fenced in, and she runs all over there. Like major cases of zoomies. And, she just loves it. That's her living her best life, and she sleeps so great that night. It's wonderful. So, that's, another way to get your exercise, too. Don't do the same thing for exercise all the time for yourself. Change it up. Although I don't mind riding a bike. Really don't. Because it's 45 minutes that I get to just sit there. I get to play my game. I get to watch some TV. It's nice. So, anyway. I'm going to get off of here because we're getting ready to feed puppies and got to do dishes and all that fun kind of stuff. So, anyway, I love you guys. And I do cherish your friendship so very much. Oh, and I'm going to have to get a new laptop. See, we only have 2 laptops. I bought them both refurbished off of Amazon. Way before we moved here. They were only like $45 each. But now, since they changed their programming, I can't play Netflix, Hulu, Max, Disney Plus, any of that on my laptop. Because the programming is not correctly. And it won't load a new program because it's old enough and stuff. So, I don't know. I think they're about, I don't know how much a good laptop. I don't want anything expensive. It just needs to have the basics on it. I found for about $100. So, anyway, I'm going to get off here, Brad's trying to get the puppies fed. So, Happy New Year. I hope everybody's having a great day and a great first day. And let's make this the greatest year ever. Remember, I do love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so very much. And do something nice for somebody else. And then, I don't want any of that.
Don't you? Okay.
And then do something nice for yourself. And as always, everybody say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.